NECN, from Wall Street to State Street. This is NECN Business.
Unemployed people in Massachusetts may have something else to worry about in addition to their job search. Their private data, including social security numbers, email, and home addresses, may have been exposed. So how could this have happened, and what should those in danger do now? Joining us is Steve SWeisman of Bentley College. Steve is also a lawyer and the author of several books, including The Truth About Avoiding Scams. I guess you're the perfect person to talk to about this latest breach of secure data. So how did the computers get infected, Steve?
You know, it's a simple thing that keeps happening over and over again. What happens is people who are working on computers at the office, they may be doing things that aren't for at the office. And a common, unfortunately, way that the scams come in and the malware comes in is through someone surfing for porn. And the hackers know this. They send this out. Actually, recently, another way they did it was pictures of Osama bin Laden. So they lure people in, and whoever is working on that computer unwittingly downloads something called malware, or a Trojan horse, keystroke logging program that essentially takes all the information that's being entered into the computer.
So let me get this straight. What if you're being good and your friend who's looking for a job is searching, let's say, porn, and will all of the computers be infected by this malware?
Depends upon the particular malware, because the bad guys get more creative and creative. Scam artists are the only criminals we call artists, and they're really good technologically. The key is you don't go to websites you're not absolutely sure of, and you don't click on links, because that's what sends you to the malware.
So why do you think the state waited so long to notify people who may be affected by this?
That was very bothersome to me, because 3 weeks to 4 weeks in this kind of identity theft is really dangerous downtime where people don't know they're vulnerable. And it isn't just the people who are unemployed, it was the companies for whom they work. Because what happened there is bank account numbers were also included in some of these reports, and those accounts could be raided.
So what should people do to protect themselves right now? I mean, I know people who are unemployed in the state right now who are at risk of having their data breached. And so what should they do right now?
Two things. One is a good dose of skepticism, because one of the things is when they have your name, they have your email address, you may be more susceptible when you get an email from your bank or eBay or something else that has your name instead of Dear Consumer, you may think it's legitimate. In those instances, whenever they ask for information, call a number that you know is right. The other thing, though, is you really have to be careful as far as protecting your credit. And the best thing you can do, and if you've become a victim, as you are here, of identity theft, it's free, you put on a credit freeze. And this you do with each of the 3 credit reporting agencies. Only costs $5 even if you're not a victim. This will keep someone, even if they have your social security and personal information, from being able to get your credit report. That keeps them from being able to buy the big ticket items.
All right, Steve SWeisman, you are a wise man of Bentley College. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
All right.